And now, First Warn 5 weather with Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey folks, we're coming into us of a pretty significant earthquake just off the coast of Alaska today. This map shows where earthquakes have been in the last few hours, and that's not all that unusual. We have a lot of smaller ones, but the one off the coast of Alaska, pretty significant, and it's the giant yellow shaded area, 7.5 magnitude, about 91 miles southeast of Sand Point, Alaska, at a depth of around 22 miles, and a large area of South Alaska now under tsunami warning. We believe there's no threat to the U.S. West Coast other than South Alaska and the Aleutian Islands, but as of yet we've not seen if that tsunami has developed, but something we're going to be watching and keeping an eye on this evening. Expected to be there, at least in parts of the Alaskan Islands, that potential tsunami within the next 30 minutes or so, so we'll get some good ideas what's going on up there pretty shortly. In the meantime, back home, temperatures in the 90s in most of the valley. The exceptions, Brownsville and the island, 89 and 82 degrees. You're looking for the cool air. Boy, it is not in South Texas. It's 90 in San Antonio and 93 in Del Rio, but go a little bit wider, and Dallas is only 64 and 69 in Lubbock. The warm air from the valley is moving northward, and everybody else will warm up during the daytime tomorrow, and we're not going to cool off much tonight. These are our forecast lows. Low to mid-70s. A little cooler in the west. The warmest spot will be on the island at 79. And then tomorrow we're back up into the mid-90s again, except at the island, 84 there. Can't rule out an isolated shower tomorrow. Your rain chance stands at about 10%. But the normal high now is 86, and we're going to be above that by quite a bit tomorrow at 93, 90 on Wednesday, and 92 on Thursday. Doppler Network has picked up on a few showers today. Notice just on the northern edge of the valley, right there along 281, where it goes into Brooks County, an isolated shower there. But most of the valley has stayed rain-free today, and most of the valley should stay rain-free tonight and again tomorrow. We don't see much. Tomorrow's one of those days where you can't completely rule out an isolated afternoon shower, but 90% of the area will stay dry. Wednesday may be a little bit more active, but even that, we're only looking at about a 20% probability Wednesday afternoon, stuff that fires up on the sea breeze. So we'll be watching for that on Wednesday. So here are your rain chances. Tomorrow, not much, 10%, and then Wednesday about a 20% probability. We come back to 10% on Thursday. Atmosphere is just such that we could see isolated showers. Now notice the front kind of settles back to the north as a warm front, so our warm air here just doesn't go anywhere. It just stays with us, and until we see another front on the map, it's going to stay warm, and we don't see anything coming this direction anytime soon. I think maybe early in the weekend there's potential, and then next week maybe a stronger potential. We have a new tropical storm, Epsilon, out in the Atlantic Ocean. It's going to stay out in the Atlantic Ocean, but folks, on that little dot right there, that's Bermuda. They're keeping an eye out on what could be a Category 1 hurricane. Rest of the tropics, one system in the Caribbean with a 10% chance of development. We don't think even if it does develop, it would be an impact for us. So tonight, mainly clear. Some patchy clouds show up later on, low 73. And tomorrow, a mainly dry day, 93 for a high. Southeast winds tomorrow about 7 to 15. The next 3 days are in the 90s. In fact, the next several days are in the 90s, even into early next week. There's, again, some indication of a weak front Friday that probably will bounce off and go back to the north, and then maybe late Monday into Tuesday another front. But when you're talking, these small fronts that can stop 50 miles north of us, that's, not a lot of confidence we're going to see anything move in here anytime soon. Instead, a very warm week ahead. That's your updated First Warn 5 AccuWeather forecast.